What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Field Series Review. So today we're going to be talking about the Sitka Gear Delta wading jacket, the truth about it, and is it the right jacket for you? So before we jump into the video, make sure you drop down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Please help us out with that. Head over to Instagram, head over to TikTok while you still can. Give us a follow over there and see what's going on our social media platforms. Sitka Gear's Delta wading jacket. What is it? What's the truth behind it? And is it right for you? A little bit of housekeeping. This is a 100% waterproof waterfowl jacket. Is going to come in at about $500. It's very pricey. That is for the Delta Wading Jacket Pro from sitkagear.com. You're going to get medium through 3X, and you're going to get marsh, timber, and brown. If you're scouring the internet and you see the older Delta wading jacket, it's going to come in marsh and timber, and it's still a great jacket, and we're going to talk about the differences between those two here in just a second. First thing you need to know about the Delta wading jacket, especially the Delta Wading Jacket Pro, is that it is thin. It is a waterproof shell. It has no insulation, and it's designed to go over your insulation and be thin and mobile. The reason I bring this up is because people that see this jacket or touch this jacket, see it in Bass Pro or see it in Shields or wherever, and they see the price tag for $500 and they're not seasoned waterfowlers, and they see how thin this jacket is and they don't know what it is, it's a really big turnoff. Guys who understand what they're getting, still a pretty big price tag, but they understand that it is waterproof, windproof, durable. It also is thin for the mobility. So if you're used to touching, me used to seeing the older Delta wading jacket, the Delta Wading Jacket Pro is a little bit thinner and a little bit lighter, but just know it is uninsulated, and it is designed to go over your insulation, be waterproof, windproof, and mobile. Speaking of which brings me to number 2, it is uninsulated. So if you're not a layering guy, this is not the jacket for you. If you are a layering guy and you hunt around a lot of water and you want a versatile shell to keep you dry, this is a jacket that you might want to consider. Some of the pieces from Sitka Gear that are very popular to layer underneath the Delta wading jacket are going to be things like the duck oven, which is great for a late season. Anything from the ambient series, especially the 100 hooded jacket, the original ambient jacket, or the ambient 200 jacket. Also, the Traverse jacket is a very good jacket to layer underneath. It's not one of the more expensive jackets, and it does a good job of keeping you warm. It's also known as the Gradient jacket. A couple of the more untraditional jackets that I see people using and that I've used myself is the Kelvin Aerolite jacket and the Rover Down jacket. Those are not the traditional ones, but they will absolutely work. I brought up earlier that there is an older Delta wading jacket floating around, and then the new Delta Wading Jacket Pro. Now, the Delta Wading Jacket Pro is going to be a little bit thinner. It has a bit of more of a stretchy feel to it, so its mobility is a little bit better. It's also $500. Older Delta wading jacket that you could probably find around on the internet if you looked is going to be a little bit thicker, a little bit more stiff, but it's going to come with pit zips. If you're not familiar with pit zips, it's there's zippers underneath the armpits to allow heat out if you're moving a lot. Seasoned duck hunters know that waterfowl hunting is a lot of work, and you do build up heat in your insulation. I love the pit zips for letting that internal heat out so that I don't sweat to death. I have the older Delta wading jacket. I have used the Delta Wading Jacket Pro, so I'm familiar with both. I like the new one, but I don't like it enough to sell my old one and go buy the new one. And lastly, number 4, who is this jacket made for? It is made for the guys who understand layering, the guys who understand their cold tolerance and understand what they need to wear to stay warm, and guys that hunt around a lot of water or something like flooded timber, take boat rides in, anything like that. These are for the guys that understand layering and hunt around a lot of water. If you don't care about layering, you want one duck hunting jacket and you need some water repellency, I recommend the Sitka Gear Hudson jacket. If you want one duck hunting jacket and you don't really care about water repellency, you just need something that's windproof, you also could consider the Dakota hoodie or the Dakota jacket. All right, guys, so my final thoughts about the Sitka Gear Delta wading jacket. I like this jacket. It's very versatile. I take it everywhere with me. I can roll it up, put it on my bag. No matter the situation, I can break it out and use it if I need it. If I don't need it, it's not a big deal. It's easy to pack in. With it being so versatile and with it being 100% waterproof and being Gore-Tex, it's going to be expensive. So this is an investment. And this is probably a jacket you're going to purchase. If you purchase it for $500, you'll probably use it one season and go, I don't really see what the hype was. I don't know why I spent that money, but hang on to it, because you're going to go season after season after season after season. Then you're going to be like me and realize you've had it for 8 or 9 seasons and you've used it a bunch, and now it's a really good investment. If you understand layering, this is the jacket for you. This is a great jacket for guys who understand what they need to wear underneath it to stay warm. If you don't care about that, you just want to grab a jacket and go, I recommend something like the Hudson jacket or the Dakota jacket or Dakota hoodie. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like this rundown and the truth behind the Sitka Gear Delta wading jacket. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. We have a ton of new stuff coming out. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by.